The first bear book we're going to read is about Berenstain Bears. It's a fun series. I read it when I was a kid. This one's called The Big Bedtime Book. Let's look at the pictures. Yay. Mama and Papa Bear were going out, but Cub's brother and sister bear didn't complain. The reason was that their sitter was the one and only Mrs. Grizzle. Mrs. Grizzle could do all kinds of fun things. She was a whiz at tiddlywinks. She could make a cat's cradle with a bit of string, and she could play the piano and yodel. But the cub's favorite thing about Mrs. Grizzle was her bedtime stories. "Well, what's it going to be tonight?" she asked as she tucked the cubs in. Honey Bear was already asleep in her crib downstairs. Now it was bedtime for brother and sister. "You say," said sister. "Okay," said Mrs. Grizzle. "How about the 3 little cubs and the big bad pig?" I'll wager you've never heard of that one before. "Tell it," cried the cubs. The 3 little cubs and the big bad pig. "Once upon a time," began Mrs. Grizzle, "there were 3 little cubs who lived with their mother. And it was time for them to go out and build houses of their own," said sister. "Exactly," said Mrs. Grizzle. So the first little cub, who was inclined to be rather foolish, said, "Since I love candy, I'm going to build my house of candy." "Uh-oh," said brother. "Then I can have candy whenever I want," continued Mrs. Grizzle. I don't know if that's going to go too well. Let's see, the next book is called Happy Birthday, Jessie Bear, and it's by Nancy Carlstrom. "There's going to be a party. Hope you can come. Games and party favors, birthday cake, and fun. Letters in the mailbox, prizes from the store, houses decorated, banner on the door. Cake is in the oven, air is in balloons. Jessie's tired of waiting. Guests should be here soon." Yay. This one's by Karma Wilson, and it's called Bear Feels Sick. Achoo! Alone in his cave, as the autumn wind blows, Bear feels achy with a stuffed up nose. He tosses and he turns, all huddled in a heap. Bear feels tired, but he just can't sleep. He sniffs and he sneezes, he whiffs and he wheezes, and the bear feels sick. His friends gather round, "Come out, Bear, and play." Bear shakes his head, "I'm too sick today." Aww. You can always get the 3 Bears and read that story. This one is by Paul Gildone. It's a good version of it. Let's see. Once upon a time, there were 3 bears who lived together in a house of their own in the woods. One of them was Little Wee Bear. One was Middle-sized Bear. And the other was a great big bear. They each had a bowl for their porridge. The Little Wee Bear had a little wee bowl. The Middle-sized Bear had a middle-sized bowl. And the great big bear had a great big bowl. And this one's also about bears, and it's called Baby Bear, What Do You See? By Martin. Baby bear, what do you see? I see a red fox slipping by me. Red fox, what do you see? I see a flying squirrel gliding by me. Yay! So many good bear books. I hope you enjoy.